It's 10:30, right?
Yeah, 3:30. Soul Cracker already played a show today, you know.
But did not. No, I didn't sleep because I recently have had my usual mental problem, which is Rebecca. I spoke to her yesterday. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about my ex-girlfriend, Rebecca.
What'd she say?
She said,
You're gonna be a huge star?
something like that.
Can I come over?
Yep, something like that. You know, it might be weird if she's willing to give another shot at what we used to have after I have a TV show. Stop me if I'm being a little egotistical here, but I think I'm quite a catch.
I only have two hands and I don't have a free hand.
So let's check and see what your tour standings are after Nashville, Tennessee. In first place, Soul Cracker has $5,738. In second place, Harlow has $5,509. Pulling up the rear, Flicker Stick with $4,886. And I know you've all been pretty much wondering, but your next city is going to be...
Memphis.
Memphis, Tennessee, exactly. One last thing, before you guys get on the road, I'd like you all to check your visors in your vans to find out what your bonus opportunity is. Have a good one, guys. All right.
Game on! Oh my God!
All right.
Whew, our booked to play at the Bally's Casino.
The casino's about 45 minutes away from downtown Memphis. Each band will pay $200.
The money you take home at the end of the night will count towards your score on the show. So you can play it safe, keep the $200, or you can gamble and add up to $1,000 to your score. If you gamble and lose it all, $200 will not apply to your score.
I gotta think about that one long and hard.
What a nasty trick! I think everybody kind of wants to win. I think Soul Cracker really wants to win.
We're going to totally kick ass.
We know how to gamble. We know how to gamble.
Good thing we go to Vegas a lot.
Oh my God, we can gamble.
I'm good at gambling.
And we are going to gamble that money away so fast. Like on our way there, we need to plan out a system of what, gambling?
Yeah. Hey man, I'll gamble all night. Seriously, it would take us like all night, but I pretty much have a foolproof gambling system.
Why are you rich? Why ain't you rich?
This is just a bonus opportunity, right?
What does the packet say?
Tuesday night, we're playing the Young Avenue Deli.
Great.
Hey, a deli!
Hey.
Great!
Soda? Yeah. All right, I'm moving.
Kick ass. Pastrami buffet and Soul Cracker. We're playing a deli. Wow. Memphis!
You know we're gonna gamble. I know it. It's a bad decision to do it.
But we're so deciding. I'm sure it would seem like a great idea when we're drunk.
How about let's not get drunk and then we'll be fine.
That's a really good idea, Sinead. I couldn't have thought of a better idea myself.
Today, I'm not gonna get drunk.
Sounds nice.
If a dealer has 16 or less, he has to hit. All we're trying to do is make the dealer bust every hit. Dealer's got 5. I'm showing. You don't hit your 15. The dealer has 14, he has to hit. He busts. Almost every time.
Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel?
Use the thing you want. Did you forget it? Did it out? All my underwear goes in those drawers. Oh! I knew the drawers were going to be a bad idea, boy.
Let me guess, we're going to be really well-liked here. Are we going to play a country
The
song?
Bally's was in Mississippi. We had to travel across the border to the casino.
We should rock and be ourselves. Yep.
Who cares?
Yep. Y'all been working on y'all system? Y'all gamblers? Oh, yeah. Lord of the dice. I thought you guys had a system down. Well, I don't understand what's going on.
I have a system. I'm gonna play the dollar blackjack table. I'm gonna sit there all night
That's
and
once in a while, then I'm going to play roulette.
get liquor.
All right. That ain't much of a system.
I get really evil.
This is not good.
It's really big.
Right when we walked in, I was just like, whoa.
not cool. I think Rochelle was a bit repulsed when we arrived. I just like the sickness factor of playing to, like, you know, the newlyweds and nearly dead.
Actually, when we heard it, we were going to get to play the casino. I was really excited because it was just something new.
Hi, fellas.
Yeah, we're going to be really quiet for these people.
We weren't necessarily excited to play at the casino, but we were excited to gamble, especially when we found out we could gamble our earnings.
With her head hung in shame.
Like, we saw the casino there, I got pissed. She's like, oh my god, all my credibility. And I go, what credibility? You've never even been a musician before.
It's like a sabotage of wasted time. I just feel that, yeah, but we're going to make $200.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, thank you very much.
There you go.
It'll be good. Thank you. It'll be fun. We're going to have a good time spending all this money.
We played this song for band Soul Tracker, who like this song. Think of you, sleeping and all the secrets that you're keeping. Can't stay outside of the trouble.
It was a little odd to play in front of the older, senior casino crowd.
Nobody was into us there. The constant bling, 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 the hypnotic thing that just doesn't stop. God.
Favorites with blackjack and slots.
And sluts?
I think slots?
Yeah. With a nail
He's
in the
playing
head.
slots. I'm playing slots.
Sluts and sluts. Sluts for sluts. I think we should keep it. Ian, what do you think?
I like the Vegas-y part of, like, all the sparksy things. Like, that's really cool. But the actual, like, putting money in, oh, I hope I win, oh, I didn't, you know, like, I just don't get thrilled by that at all.
Keep it or gamble it? Keep it? Okay, it's anonymous. It's anonymous. It's anonymous. Nobody will know. Nobody will know who decided it.
We're gonna try to dump this right back into the casino right away. Dr. Rock, we apologize.
The show at the casino was really cool because we just didn't care. And we didn't think anybody that was watching really cared. And then went crazy and goofed off and felt really silly and fun.
The crowd at the casino was comprised mostly of Harlow and Flicker Stick. And that was a pretty good crowd.
I am the world's greatest gambler.
Oh, good luck on that ace, boys. Y'all help me out. There you go.
It seems like so far, which is really cool, the longer that we stay out and do the tour, it's like opposite of what we thought. We're actually getting along better, which is really a surprise to all of us.
See how that works? See how that works?
20.
The band this week is getting along much better. Last week we were under a lot of pressure, a lot of stress.
God, so much money I just lost. Bye-bye, get the hell out of here with your...
Know when to walk away.
And once you left, there you go. The last Flicker Stick chips be bet right here.
There'll be time enough for counting. When the deal to the ball, you got to know when to
Everyone, here we go.
Go team, Soul Cracker.
Come on, y'all can lose $1,000 for birds at the table.
I think now that it's down to the three bands, we all are starting to be more willing to talk to each other.
Harlow's not going to gamble. You can.
There's
We are.
$200 still counts towards the score, though. No, it doesn't. No, if you lose it, whatever you win. We're totally going to lose it. No way. No way. Lady Luck is going to shine on us. Right now. That's what it's going to do.
We went wimpy on the 200, and we decided that we would keep it and not risk losing it as far as points go. Apparently, like one of of the guys in Soul Tracker are really good at playing blackjack.
Apparently they all lost their too.
No, there you go.
I think that everyone was really happy to be together, just hanging out and playing at the same place.
Still lucky black.
Yeah, me too. Come on, drop a quarter. Go, girl,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, baby.
Doing it right here.
My ex-girlfriend, who's the one, absolutely the one that got away.
What's your name?
Rebecca.
My mom's name's Rebecca.
I bet your mom's hot. I have this really sinking suspicion that Rebecca's the one that got away. And like, I'll never be happy, you know, unless it's with her. I've been single for a year, over a year. The problem is, like, I'd like nothing more in my life, ever, than to have a second shot at her. I hate to
You have to get her back.
I do.
I tried so hard to just blend in, but they totally do not understand me.
Your family members?
No, they don't know about me, man. They use me as a novelty, and that's totally between me and you.
I just assume that, like, you know, everybody's like...
They use me as a novelty. Because I've been to prison, I've lived on the street.
When I was, I guess, in 6th grade, I hated school, I started skipping, and no one stopped me. My mother and father didn't stop me. I would get arrested for doing drugs and smoking pot, insane stuff for a little kid. So I ended up going to prison.
Everything about me is so not like them.
Long Beach, Sybil Brand. That's where, like, Charlie Manson people stayed. It's...
I've said this a billion times, and I guess you'll see it on the show. We are 4 complete opposites that make a full circle. Like, Rebecca is like the preppy college chick. Amanda's like the sex siren. Shemaine is like the rock goddess. And I'm like the hateful.
This makes me feel weird that you guys aren't on the same wavelength.
The Mighty Odds, if it wasn't because of them and their individual personalities, I would not be here.
Oh, I heard myself.
I'm glad, because you needed to shut up.
Good for special occasions. Oh.
You want me to beat you right now until you want it?
All right, we just got a bonus opportunity, you guys. For $150. Good Morning Memphis is the biggest television show in town. They want 2 members of the band to go down to the television station by 11 a.m. tomorrow morning to persuade the producers to pick their band.
I'm really bad at pitching. I'm more of a catcher. Beastie prides himself, I think, on his power as a salesman.
Ramsey, do you want to go in the morning?
I will. Usually Beastie and Sutton will be the mouthpieces for the band. Anyone but Sutton.
Ramsey.
I nominated Beastie and Ramsey.
Ramsey and BC in the morning.
Rocky.
Hey! BC and Ramsey in the morning.
I think either you, Amanda, or me and Amanda. You and Amanda should do it. I don't know why the singer has to do it. Like, this is the thing where the double standards come in. Like, yeah, but you're gonna get the rewards of being the singer, so you have to do the work. You can all shut up.
Anything that's going to happen before noon, ain't happening.
So we don't have to wake up in the morning.
Listen, you don't understand. We're behind y'all by $900. If one of them gets it, one of them doesn't, and we get it, we're still behind by $750. It's pointless.
We have 3 sissies still. You guys can totally... We have to be in 1st and 2nd place, which is why you guys should go.
We're just really depressed about being behind this much, so we're maybe not even trying. Harlow's cleaning everybody's clock right now because they didn't gamble. The wussies.
No, they're not. Still not equal to us.
Just barely. No, they sold a bunch of CDs there.
They did?
I saw them sell at least 3, which means they're ahead of us now.
Big whoop.
What we did was we put our names into a hat. We decided to pick names to see who would go down, because only 2 representatives from the band were to go.
We're not feeling too good today, but we're going to try our best.
Okay, well, what I want you guys to do is go ahead and take a seat. We're going to wait on the other 2 bands to get here, and when we do, we'll get all set up.
I can't believe we have to wait for those fools. One of my reasons for why they should pick us is because we're always prompt.
Yeah.
We're never tardy.
That's a good reason.
Our weather guy, he's going to be the one that's going to be asking you guys the questions.
Why should you be on Good Morning Memphis?
We work really, really hard. We got up this morning
And basically, because we got up this morning is basically why. Because the other bands are tardy, and Harlow's on time today. Soul Cracker is here.
Gentlemen, nice to see you with us here. This is
The host of Good Morning Memphis does a kind of on-the-spot interview with Ramsey and I. He's got his morning voice, you know. Ramsey and I are sitting there listening to this guy, and he's going, "Hey, guys, tell us why you think you'd be great to be on our show."
Well, it all started when we were about 6. Beastie went into this crazy story. I mean, just completely improvised.
Ramsey saw the treehouse.
I guess he made up the story about Ramsey's toe.
Part of his toe got on TV. They filmed a documentary about the surgeon who worked on his toe. Oh, excellent. I'm going to guess Flicker Stick's going to take this. It's not a shock, isn't it? I mean, it is, you know, just a little bit after noon, and Flicker Stick's still sleeping, and that shouldn't be strange to anybody.
Soul Cracker showed up like 45 minutes late. As we were leaving, they were just driving up, and they still get to, they still have to choose between us and them.
That's all. Already?
Yeah.
We got it?
Yeah.
Ramsey?
Soul Cracker got it.
What? It seemed like, and this has nothing to do with the powers that be, and maybe Soul Cracker being more aggressive than any other band, that they were getting a lot of breaks.
I think everyone got it.
That's awesome. We're back on top.
Harlow isn't the group of people that the people of Memphis want to see when they wake up, you know? The vampire demographic in Memphis is pretty small.
I don't care. They can have interviews. It's fun with me. We weren't very charming.
I didn't either. Yeah. Hey, Corey. You came from the last hotel. Underwear. Oh, my Calvin Klein. You ready for that? We're going to be entertaining, man. This isn't everything. Oh, is that? This isn't even mine. None of this is mine. Ooh, you said somebody else's. Oh, no. Dude, who's got the grippers? It's some dude's jockey shorts. That is awesome. Totally awesome. How about leaving your dirty underwear? Hey, y'all want to see the coolest part of all this? Rex, bring your lighters. I'm burning these clothes because they're not mine. I've been wearing the same pair of underwear for 3 straight days now. I forgot my underwear at the Marriott in Nashville, and so they shipped me some guy's jockey shorts. So whoever wears size 34 jockey shorts who stayed at Marriott in Nashville last week, there's your underwear.
We're a hard-working band. We play well. Just like it would be cool to get an equal opportunity, an equal footing.
No band has an equal footing.
When we got our itinerary and saw the name of the club, Young Avenue Deli, I felt the kiss of death on the back of my neck because once again we were playing in a place with food in the name of it.
The other clubs, everybody said, oh yeah, everybody goes to those clubs no matter what.
Harlow's clubs, like the local told us, it's packed every night, most popular club in town, all right? If that's true, and ours isn't, or we have a bad night, or we drop the ball on promotion, they're back in first place.
Well, you got to deal with what you're dealt, and then...
Right, but wouldn't it be nice to be dealt just a cool, like, little chance one time?
The worst thing I want to dwell on is what the other bands are doing.
I don't care about whether or not the bar has a natural draw on a Tuesday night. You know, I want people to come to see us play because they met us and they heard our music.
We get sent home and we can bitch about how we got the wrong club.
The other bands, they always do have the best crowd and sell the most merchandise on their scheduled show, it seems like, and we're exactly the opposite.
It's a TV show. Relax. It's not a big deal.
We have a CD if you want to buy it.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Me being, I think, the most competitive one in the band, I would like to close the gap and get into first place.
Will you sign his chest?
We figured, you know, we're all right. We're second place. Well, let's just try to go sell some CDs.
Did you get one of these?
No.
Is that from Price
I'm a Harlow addict.
All right. He just bought us around a drink and he's buying a CD. And he's buying a CD too.
We've been musicians for a while.
So you here on business?
All right, we got to raise the volume. I'm being locked up tomorrow.
Are you? Yeah. How long are you going away for?
2 to 6 years.
Oh my God. So you won't be making it to the show tomorrow night, I guess.
show here at the Flying Saucer. The plan is to play to all the people that are going to show up here tonight for Pint Night.
Well, we had one day left to promote for a Tuesday night show.
Everybody in ponchos?
We went down to the strip where all the clubs were at.
Oh, man.
I mean, it was a Monday night. I don't know what we're expecting.
Then we go to Flying Saucer.
And of course, you know, we're driving up, we hear band play, and it's like, oh, look good. There's Soul Crackers. Oh, yeah. Soul Crackers got a show.
Who are they playing? Flying Saucer. Flying Saucer. They are?
Oh, yeah.
How do they do that?
Because they're winners. They act like winners. It's not hard. You all you gotta do is pick up the phone and call if they can be free. Well, it's hard enough that we can't do it.
Where are we going? This way? Away from the Soul Crackers?
We walked up and down where all the bars were, and there was no one else out.
Let's just not go in a bar that there's nobody at. That's defeating the purpose. Okay. Can we go back home then? Because there's no one in any of these bars.
There was nothing else to do but go there.
Soul Cracker didn't seem to care. I don't think we're a threat to them at this point, so...
No, it was fine if they showed up. I was thinking I would just, take my wireless mic over there and jump on their table and sing to them, and they were just kind of being mellow. So I just sat down in a chair, put my feet up, and was singing.
I mean, I think it's cool that he's going to come over and acknowledge that we're there and, like, hang out.
Yeah, it was no big deal. Just going over to say hi to the fellas.
Who comes see us play tomorrow night?
Harlow just drove by all.
When we were playing at the Flying Saucer, Harlow and Flickerstick came in and started promoting their show.
Hello? Who's yelling?
And it's like, definitely, if we did that and Harlow was playing there, they would flip.
There's nothing written on it. What's up, girl? Should we go or should we hang out with Flickerstick and Harlow?
I thought it would be a better idea to stay around and promote because Flickerstick and Harlow were there.
We're going to go to bed early tonight.
But everybody was tired, including me, and we decided to leave. We had to get up the next morning, bright and early, for Good Morning Memphis.
Page 7, writing in the journal, taking your daily jog, doing small appearances. You go, boy.
Harlow is kind of like, they want to act like they don't care about anything.
You caught me on guard.
But then they really care, and they get really upset if they think they've been slighted.
Shotgun.
Flickerstick and Harlow are really into this and are really competitive. And I think sometimes they don't want people to realize how into it and how competitive they are.
Soul Crackers venue has like a really big local following. Ours has never been open on Tuesday ever. So I'm going to bring my sister. I'll bring that.
Oh, please do. We like that girl.
That'll be good.
I had my 33rd birthday and basically spent like $100 that day on beer.
You'll dance with that scarf on her.
Rex has this split personality. After a few drinks, he loses it. He's like somebody else.
Like 5-6 beers, he turns into El Dangeroso. And then he turns into this El Idioso.
That's it. Oh my God, dude. What was you been hitting him in man's sex?
Some people like hand holding, some people back rub. For Rex, it's a nice kick in the jump.
Come on, dude. El Dangeroso. It's not a coincidence that Rex rhymes with dancing. I'm sorry. Because it's his birthday.
Oh, yeah.
If you play Stairway to Heaven, I will stab you. Oh,
That's a classic song.
station 13. Sorry, guys, we got to cut away. There's a 3-car pileup.
I imagine getting here and everybody being stressed out, you know, with the live performance, running around like chickens with their heads cut off, but they were really professional and they were just like, okay, 30 seconds, go. If all these Memphis people come out to our show at Young Avenue Deli tonight and buy lots of CDs and T-shirts, things like that, then we'll have a good shot at staying on for the rest of the tour.
All right, so bring their credit cards and their cash. Hey, guys, go ahead and play, and we'll be back with you in a few minutes. Nice to have you with us.
How many CDs did we sell last night? I think we sold about $225 worth of stuff last night.
Really?
We're getting closer to winning, so now they're like, maybe there is a chance we could get that money. It's money, money, money. But nobody's coming to the show, right? I think if we got into first place, then we could feel better about the Battle of the Bands, because you're really not safe in second or third. Did anyone tell you that coming? I think that I got like, that I believed, like I looked into their eyes and saw their songs, like at least 5 or 6 for sure, but they came with friends.
That's what we're paying for right now.
We were still really delirious from lack of sleep, and we hit the Rhodes campus, which everyone had told us would be a little bit more receptive.
There's nothing in my house strong enough to hold me. It's just from the ground.
The lunch crowd started pouring in, and our promotion was just so scattershot. AP was like passed out on a bench. I think I had the second day hangover from the casino experience. BC was really going after people like guerrilla style and trying to flag them down.
Were you going to do anything else tonight?
Perfect.
I don't know, everybody was just in this daffy, like sleep-deprived mood, and we're just running around, just making up silly songs for people.
Hey, girls with glasses.
What's the band tonight, the Young Avenue?
Are you on your way to classes? Oh, we're done. I really like your asses as you're walking away from me.
Just walking in. Give me a beer. At the Flying Saucer, we stopped back by to say hi to the owner. They're having that acoustic thing.
Y'all come level up on the stage right now and flip your stick. Come on, Brandon. Come on up here. Where's Red?
What the hell am I going to do?
No, it's just Brandon.
There we go.
All right, Brandon.
They asked me to do a song, so I'm going to do it. Kind of cool, so bear with me.
Brandon came on stage and played one song called Execution by Christmas Lights. I almost had to bust a tear because it was very, very good. He blew me away when he sung that song. He's an emotional singer, you know. It's just the strain he puts on his voice to make that happen, to sing that song.
I think a lot of people were really impressed.
Okay, this club guy just said there won't be anybody here because everybody on Tuesday night goes to the deli. That's like the cool hangout where Soul Cracker's playing.
Soul Cracker every time. It just makes me sick.
There's 5 of them, there's 4 of us, and they get everything handed to them. I don't want to sound like a bitter, spoiled bitch, but at this point, Soul Cracker have had, in my opinion, almost every advantage. And we have had every disadvantage.
Like, throw us a bone once in a while. I just don't want her to freak out because she's going to send hit jokes that she's going to send jokes at other people, and I don't want that to happen.
I don't mind a little unfairness here and there, but this is like ridiculously unfair, and they're in first place. Can I get you something to drink? A Budweiser. Budweiser? Yeah. Can I have a Budweiser? Rebecca's tendency is to get really annoyed, and it just like comes out of her mouth, and she's really angry. Like she'll store stuff up, and then she'll like explode and say things she doesn't really mean. This is the way the game's going to be. I don't know that I want to play.
I think every band, when they have a poor turnout, gets mad and says, we got stuck with the crappy club. But does anybody ever say, boy, we really got lucky. Thank goodness we got the good club. I don't know.
Come on in, you guys. Why are you hiding outside?
I ain't hiding. I'm ready to go.
All right, well, come on in. Huh?
Send them all in for free.
I guess I have to now. I'm trying to maintain a positive attitude, and I'm trying to, get my head around tonight's show. But if I had it my way, I would pack my stuff and just get out of here. Hey, you guys, there's 4 people here. I just have to let 2 of them in for free. And they basically said that they don't think they're going to stay because there's nobody here. But I'm sure if we go and talk to them, then they'll stay.
Rebecca's a little sister, and she's very into, what's fair. I'm a big sister, and I'm used to things, the baby getting what they get, and I'm just like, that's the deal,
It's embarrassing, you know what I mean?
We were really fortunate because the Young Avenue Deli was a really good place for us to play. I think that's the best venue that we've played so far on this tour. And there was the guy with the American flag helmet. And thank God he was wearing that helmet because he would have cracked his skull open, I think, dancing around like that.
And they loved us, and they screamed really loud after every song.
Thank you, February. Number 73, your turkey club is ready.
Completely blown away at the turnout. I mean, I was just like, wow. I think part of it was going by the flying saucer earlier that night.
I was very surprised by the draw. I know Dominic met that one girl and she brought like 10, 15 people.
I don't take it personally when people don't come to the show. I like it when there's an audience, but if there's not, it doesn't really matter to me. I still feel like we have to play great.
At the show where we had 12 people, and the 12 people that were there did like us. It was really cool. It was a lot of fun.
The only thing that saved the Memphis show is the fact that we had a great time on stage. We had a good show. We had a lot of fun.
You guys didn't know. Buy up to $30 worth. How cute would that be?
Hey, I'm working on
it. Young Avenue Deli was great. People were digging it. We finally had a good crowd.
Is this moonshine?
No, it's tequila. The girl that was dancing in your hotel room?
That girl's ridiculous. She's buying me a drink right now.
At our show, there was this girl with really big boobs. While we were playing, she was trying to dance all sexy in front of the stage.
I'm so, all right. Thank you. Yeah. If you guys were planning on getting boners later, don't worry about it, because I've already covered all of us in the boner department.
Are we up to our quota already?
I already got 25 boners in the last 5 minutes. a pretty young guy now in a cool club.
Do you want to see him?
I'm sure you hear that, but...
Her boobs and my boner were working against my morals, I guess.
Okay, ladies and gents, let's quiet down for a moment. Now let's find out how you guys did in Memphis.
Ever since Josh Dotis left the tour, my stomach has been in knots right before they read it. I'm, just so scared.
Ticket sales at your shows. Flicker Stick sold 79 tickets at $4, so you made $316.
That's right. Harlow, you had 14 people through the door at $6 each, which gives you a grand total of $84.
Soulcracker sold 66 tickets at $5 each, which means you made $330. Your final totals for merchandise in Memphis. Flicker Stick?
$180.
Harlow?
$215.
Soulcracker?
$431.
Here are your total tour earnings through Memphis. In last place, Flicker Stick
with $5,382.
In second place,
Harlow with $6,008.
And the leader is
Soulcracker with $6,650.
Yeah.
You guys did
all the bands are pretty much like $600 apart right now. It's 666.
Nobody really likes whoever's in the lead.
Hey, sell me beer till 3. We got some from our bar.
But I think that people don't like us for a lot more reasons, probably, than just that.
The waist right down to like her upper...
They kept doing something that pissed us off. If we want to beat Soulcracker's ass, then it's up to us to beat the shit out of them.
They think we're like the goody two-shoes.
If we try harder, Soulcracker's going to try harder. They're just going to try as hard as we try. 5 more towns. I want that margin enormous. Yeah, we could go out and start totally busting our ass. Well, then they're just going to go out and play 32 shows a day.
So we're behind $600, Joe. We worked our asses off the roof. We didn't work our asses off.
That's good.
We didn't. No, for this.
We never sold that much.
I'm amazed we didn't come last.
Okay, based on our experience here in Memphis, can we pass a no premature whining policy, since I know that we're not going to be able to get all the sour grapes out of our system?
Yes.
But can we at least whine as much pithy bitches about every single thing and how we have it so bad off?
Oh, Soulcracker's your first always.
I hate those guys. I hate them too.
Who hates Soulcracker? I know it. I see it in their eyes. Bob.
Shemaine, Brandon's here with the beer.
If you want beer, we have plenty of it.
A lot of dumb girls in your room.
What do you think?
Yeah.
This girl, she shows up at the hotel just wasted.
That's lower.
And for some reason, she was trying to pull me in this room, pull me in that room. I'm standing here.
I can get out.
I go to the bathroom, and as soon as I open the bathroom door to come out of the bathroom, she like shoves me back in the bathroom, slams the door and locks me. And I'm like, there's mics and cameras everywhere, so we must leave from here. No.
Hey, there's a little rat there.
Dominic had one girl at the hotel.
Brandon, come here.
Another girl attempting to fill Brandon's junk.
Brandon, they want you.
They do? And then walked up to Dominic, and about 10 seconds later, she was in the bathroom. You can blow with this. You can blow with this. You can blow with this. I think they were reading poetry.
So tomorrow morning, first thing, you should be getting a plane ticket. If you took Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, Kelly, you could come out and see me for a couple days. I love you.
I love you too.
The girl in Memphis, she came over to the hotel, so we just ended up making out. With boob in hand, she said, I have a boyfriend. So we stopped making out and she left. I've just been thinking about Rebecca. I know she's going to see this, and I wonder what she's going to think, and if it will affect the way she thinks about me. I'll never see or talk to that girl again, especially because she has a boyfriend.
I think he's in the bathroom.
Me too, I don't know. Okay, well, this ought to be interesting. Hey, Dominic, whenever you're done, I have a phone call? Yeah, you get a phone call from Jennifer.
I don't lie to girls. I meet, usually when I'm with a girl, I'm pretty much with that girl, so.
See you in the next city and meet a nice girl like me.
Like I said, how many cities have you been? 6? Negative.
I haven't met any girls.
But I'm not. I'm dying. Slow, painful death.
Brandon. Tell Brandon to come in here.
Hey, come in here.
She was like, well, you're next.
No, he's good, yeah.
I don't know who the hell that girl was, but I've never felt more violated in my entire life.
For the love of God! Oh, I've been violated.